Chosen one, you may not realize it, but the hate you carry inside of you is a quiet poison, slowly eating away at your peace, your relationships, and your very soul. It may have started as a small seed, just a fleeting moment of anger or a hurt that you couldn't shake off. But over time, this seed has grown, silently taking root in your heart, feeding off your unresolved pain, and manifesting in ways that you may not even recognize. It is insidious, creeping into your thoughts, your words, and your actions, until it becomes a part of you. You might tell yourself that it's justifiable, that your anger is deserved, and that it helps you feel powerful or in control. But what you may not realize is that the very anger you cling to is holding you captive. The truth is, chosen one, hate does not give you power. It only gives you a false sense of security, a fragile wall of defense that prevents you from fully experiencing the beauty and peace that life has to offer. The longer you hold on to this hate, the more it distorts your perception of reality. You begin to see the world and the people around you through a lens of resentment and judgment. It's not the people or the circumstances that are the problem, it's the hate you've allowed to grow inside of you. And the more you hold on to it, the more you become its prisoner. The weight of this anger is heavier than you realize. It may manifest in different ways: irritability, impatience, bitterness, or even physical tension in your body. You might find yourself withdrawing from people, unable to connect with them in a meaningful way, because the resentment inside you keeps you distant. You may push others away without even knowing why, sabotaging relationships that could bring you love, support, and joy. The truth is, when you carry hate in your heart, you cannot experience the fullness of love. You cannot open yourself up to the beauty of connection and understanding, because your heart is already filled with the poison of bitterness. And the most dangerous part of this cycle, chosen one, is that you may convince yourself that you can control your hate. You may think that you can manage it, keep it tucked away in the corners of your mind, and go on with your life as if it doesn't have an effect. You may tell yourself that it doesn't hurt anyone, that it's just a part of who you are, a reaction to the wrongs done to you. But the reality is that the longer you hold on to it, the more it controls you. Hate is not something you can control, chosen one. It is a force that controls you, shaping your thoughts, your actions, and your experiences. It isolates you, keeping you from seeing the world clearly, from seeing others with compassion, and from seeing yourself as the divine, worthy being that you truly are. The lies we tell ourselves about our anger are some of the most powerful. We convince ourselves that it's justified, that we have every right to feel this way, and that the people who have hurt us deserve our resentment. But chosen one, you must understand that holding on to anger does not bring justice, it brings pain. The person you hold resentment for may never even know the weight of the anger you carry. They may have moved on, living their lives without giving a second thought to what they've done to you. But you, chosen one, remain tethered to them by the chains of hatred you continue to carry. The only one who suffers in this situation is you. You are the one who is imprisoned by your emotions, the one who is unable to move forward, the one who is stuck in the past. The moment you choose to hold on to hate is the moment you decide to remain in that prison, and the longer you stay there, the more it eats at your spirit. It keeps you from experiencing the freedom that comes with forgiveness and peace. It keeps you from stepping into your divine potential, because you are too consumed by the darkness of resentment to fully embrace the light of love and truth that is waiting for you. This is not a path you have to walk alone, chosen one. The divine is with you, ready to support you as you take the first steps toward healing. It is not easy to release the grip of anger and resentment. It takes courage to let go of the emotional weight you've carried for so long, to face the hurt, and to choose love instead. But this is the key to your liberation. The moment you choose to release hate is the moment you free yourself. The chains that have kept you bound fall away, and you are left with the lightness of peace and love. But let's be clear, chosen one. Releasing hate is not the same as forgetting. It's not about excusing the wrongs that were done to you or pretending that they didn't matter. It's about choosing to release the emotional burden that has weighed you down for so long. It's about giving yourself the gift of peace, the gift of freedom, and the gift of love. When you choose to let go of hate, You are not condoning the actions of others. You are choosing to free yourself from the emotional grip that those actions still have over you. You are choosing to live in alignment with your true self, free from the poison of resentment. This is not an easy process, chosen one. It is a journey of healing, of facing the pain, and of choosing to let go of the anger that has consumed you. But with every step you take toward forgiveness, you are healing yourself. With every moment you choose to release hate, you are creating space for love to enter. You are choosing to reclaim your peace, your power, and your connection to the divine. You are stepping into the fullness of who you are, and that, chosen one, is the greatest gift you can give to yourself. And know this, as you let go of hate, you will begin to feel a sense of lightness and freedom that you have not known before. You will feel the weight of anger and resentment lift from your heart, and you will begin to see the world through new eyes, eyes that are open to love, compassion, and understanding. You will see the people around you with a sense of empathy, knowing that they, too, are walking their own journeys and facing their own struggles. You will see yourself with compassion, knowing that you are worthy of love and peace, no matter what has happened in the past. Choosing love over hate is a radical act of self-love, chosen one. It is an act of courage, of strength, and of deep spiritual growth. It is the path to true healing, to inner peace, and to divine alignment. The more you walk this path, the more you will discover the beauty of life in its purest form. You will experience the joy that comes with living authentically, the joy that comes with living in alignment with your divine purpose. And as you do, you will find that everything you've ever wanted, love, peace, fulfillment, becomes available to you, because you have chosen to release the darkness and step into the light. Chosen one, as you continue to walk the path of truth and forgiveness, the healing process deepens. The journey toward releasing hatred is not a destination but an ongoing practice, one that requires your commitment to yourself and to your spiritual growth. The more you choose to live in alignment with your true self, the more you will encounter moments where the pull of old wounds tries to drag you back into the shadows. These moments are natural, and they are a part of the transformation process. They are the tests that show you how far you've come and how much further you still need to go. When you begin to release the hate and resentment that have held you captive, you also begin to release old emotional patterns that have kept you stuck. These patterns, often formed in childhood or in response to deep hurts, shape the way you interact with the world. They affect how you perceive others, how you protect yourself, and how you deal with conflict. As you let go of the hate, you may start to recognize these old patterns emerging. You may find yourself tempted to react in ways that are rooted in fear, judgment, or past pain. This is natural, chosen one. You are undoing years of programming, and this takes time. But every time you choose love over hate, you are rewiring your emotional responses. You are teaching your mind and your heart that love is the true foundation of your being. With each conscious choice to release judgment, to embrace compassion, and to forgive, you are affirming your commitment to a life of peace. And the more you practice this, the more natural it will become. The emotional patterns that once controlled you will lose their grip, and you will begin to respond to the world around you with greater awareness, kindness, and empathy. But this process is not without its challenges. The pain of old wounds may resurface, and in these moments, you may feel tempted to return to old habits of bitterness and anger. These emotions are deeply rooted in your psyche, and confronting them can feel like a battle. But remember, chosen one, these emotions do not define you. They are merely echoes of past experiences, and they only hold power over you if you allow them to. The key is to acknowledge them, feel them, and then choose to release them. You do not need to carry the weight of past hurts any longer. The more you practice letting go, the easier it becomes to create space for love and peace to flow through you. As you continue to heal, you will begin to notice a shift in your relationships. No longer are you bound by the lies and resentments that once defined your interactions with others. The more you release your own hate, the more you will see the world around you in a different light. People will no longer trigger the same reactions in you. Instead of reacting out of anger, you will respond with understanding. Instead of pushing others away, You will draw them closer with your authenticity and compassion. This shift in your relationships is not just about how you treat others, it is also about how you treat yourself. When you hold on to hate, you are essentially rejecting yourself. You are rejecting your own worth, your own beauty, and your own capacity for love. You are punishing yourself for the mistakes of the past and for the wounds that others have inflicted upon you. But as you release hate, you begin to accept yourself for who you truly are, flaws and all. You begin to embrace the totality of your being, recognizing that your worth is not determined by the mistakes you've made or the wrongs that have been done to you. Your worth is inherent, chosen one, and it can never be taken away. The act of self-love is not always easy, especially when you've spent years hiding from your true self. But self-love is essential for your healing. You cannot fully heal until you accept yourself as you are. And this acceptance does not mean you are condoning past mistakes or ignoring your flaws. It means that you are choosing to see yourself through the eyes of compassion. You are choosing to honor your journey, to acknowledge the pain, and to recognize that you are worthy of peace, love, and joy, no matter what has happened in the past. As you learn to forgive yourself and release the weight of hate, you will find that your heart begins to open more fully. You will experience moments of deep peace, moments of clarity, and moments of love that you may have never thought possible. The more you let go of past hurts, the more you will find that life opens up to you in ways that you could not have imagined. You will begin to see opportunities for growth, healing, and connection where you once saw only obstacles. The world will begin to mirror the peace you've created within yourself. But chosen one, it is important to understand that the process of healing is ongoing. You may encounter setbacks, moments when the old patterns of hate and resentment try to creep back into your life. But each time you choose love over hate, you are strengthening your ability to move forward. Every time you forgive, every time you release the past, you are creating a new foundation for your life. You are building a life based on peace, authenticity, and divine love. And the more you choose this path, the more you will find that the universe begins to reflect this love back to you. Remember, chosen one, that you are not alone on this journey. The divine is with you every step of the way, offering you love, guidance, and support. You have within you everything you need to heal, to forgive, and to release the hate that has held you back for so long. As you continue on this path, you will discover that you are capable of experiencing a depth of love and peace that you have never known before. You are worthy of all the healing, love, and joy that life has to offer. And with each step you take toward releasing hate, you are creating a life that is in alignment with your highest self. This is the power of forgiveness, chosen one. It is the key to healing your heart, releasing the past, and stepping into the life you were always meant to live. As you embrace forgiveness both for yourself and for others, you will find that you are no longer bound by the chains of anger, resentment, and fear. You will be free to live a life of love, peace, and purpose. Trust the process, chosen one, for the truth is that your freedom lies in the release of hate and in the embrace of love. Chosen one, as you continue to release the grip of hate and open yourself more fully to forgiveness, you will start to feel the weight that has long burdened you begin to lift. This journey is not for the faint of heart, but it is one of the most powerful, transformative steps you can take in your life. The more you forgive, the more you embrace love, the more you will find that your life begins to unfold in ways you never thought possible. It is not a simple or easy process, but it is a necessary one, a journey from the chains of resentment into the freedom of divine peace. As you face your hatred and allow yourself to forgive, you may experience moments of deep vulnerability. This is the heart of healing, being vulnerable enough to admit that the anger, resentment, and hate you've held on to for so long have shaped you, but they do not define you. These emotions, while natural, have clouded your vision and kept you stuck in a cycle of fear and pain. But as you step into the light of forgiveness, you will begin to see more clearly than ever before. You will begin to see yourself and others with eyes that are no longer clouded by judgment and fear. You will begin to recognize the divine light that exists within you and everyone around you, knowing that we are all imperfect, yet all worthy of love, healing, and grace. The most beautiful part of this process, chosen one, is that as you release hate, you also release the need to control others. When you hold on to resentment, you are essentially trying to control a situation, a person, or an outcome. You are clinging to a version of events that serves your emotional needs, rather than letting go and trusting the universe's greater plan. But when you forgive, you stop trying to control the narrative. You accept that life unfolds as it will, and that you are not bound by the wrongs of others. You let go of the need to make things right or punish those who have hurt you, and instead, you make the conscious choice to free yourself from the burden of hatred. This, chosen one, is the true essence of spiritual freedom, trusting the divine flow, knowing that you are always supported, and releasing the need to control the uncontrollable. You may be tempted to think that forgiving others is a sign of weakness, that by forgiving, you are somehow letting them off the hook or excusing their behavior. But this is a lie, chosen one. Forgiveness is not about allowing others to continue their harmful actions. It is about freeing yourself from the emotional shackles of resentment. When you forgive, you take back your power. You stop letting their actions control your emotions and your sense of well-being. The freedom that comes with forgiveness is not about excusing someone's actions. It is about reclaiming your inner peace and choosing not to allow others' behavior to dictate your emotional state. Forgiveness also has a ripple effect that goes beyond just the relationships you're healing. As you let go of the anger and resentment that you've held for so long, you begin to experience a shift in the way you view the world. No longer do you see people as enemies or threats, but as fellow travelers on their own journeys, each struggling with their own challenges, their own pain. The more you forgive, the more you begin to empathize with others. You understand that they, too, are human, imperfect, and struggling, and that their actions often come from their own wounds. You are no longer confined by the need to judge others, and you can begin to see them through the lens of compassion, understanding, and love. As you release the grip of hate, you also begin to heal the wounds within yourself. The anger that you've been carrying has been eating away at your emotional and spiritual well-being. But as you forgive and release that hate, you create space for healing to take place. The cracks in your heart begin to mend, and you find that you have room for more love, more peace, and more joy. You start to feel lighter, freer, more open to the beauty of life. And as you continue on this path, the peace that you feel within begins to radiate outward, affecting everything and everyone around you. It is also important to understand that forgiveness is not just for the people who have wronged you. It is also for you. Holding on to anger and resentment ties you to the past, keeping you stuck in the stories of what was done to you. But forgiveness allows you to release those stories and move forward into a life of freedom and possibility. It is about reclaiming your power and your peace, not allowing the past to control you any longer. When you forgive, you are choosing to let go of the emotional weight that has held you down and to step into the light of who you truly are, someone worthy of love, healing, and joy. The act of forgiveness also creates space for new experiences, relationships, and opportunities to enter your life. When you hold on to hate, you block the flow of love and abundance. The universe cannot deliver what is meant for you when you are holding tightly to the past. But as you forgive, you open up to new possibilities. You invite new experiences into your life, experiences that are aligned with love, peace, and spiritual growth. This is the divine gift of forgiveness. Not only does it heal your heart, but it also creates space for new blessings to flow into your life. Choosing to forgive is a powerful decision, chosen one. It is an act of self-love and divine alignment. The more you embrace forgiveness, the more you will feel your life aligning with your highest purpose. You will stop being bound by the chains of resentment, and you will open yourself to the love, peace, and abundance that are already waiting for you. Each step you take toward forgiveness is a step toward your true self, a step toward your divine purpose, and a step toward the freedom that comes from living authentically and with love. So, chosen one, trust the process. Know that as you release hate and embrace forgiveness, you are stepping into a life of profound peace and fulfillment. The healing you seek is already within you, and each act of forgiveness brings you closer to the life you were always meant to live. The world is waiting for you to embrace your light, and as you forgive, you are becoming the person you were always meant to be. Chosen one, as you continue to release hate and choose love, you will soon find that the transformation within you is not only healing your heart but also reshaping your perspective on life. When you decide to live without the weight of anger, resentment, and bitterness, you begin to experience the world in a completely different way. You start to see the beauty in everything, the smallest moments, the simplest gestures, and the everyday interactions that once went unnoticed. Without the cloud of hatred hanging over you, your vision becomes clearer, and your heart becomes more open to the blessings that surround you. This new perspective is not just about seeing the world more positively, though that is certainly a part of it. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of everything. You will begin to see that everyone, regardless of their actions, is on their own journey, struggling with their own fears and insecurities. You will start to empathize more deeply with others, understanding that their pain often leads them to act out in ways that harm you. The more you forgive, the more you begin to see people not as enemies, but as fellow travelers who are learning, growing, and evolving just as you are. And with this understanding comes a deep sense of compassion. Compassion, chosen one, is one of the greatest gifts that forgiveness brings. It allows you to let go of judgment and open your heart to others. When you choose love over hate, you are not only healing yourself, but you are also healing the world around you. Compassion is the bridge that connects us all, and as you cultivate it within yourself, you will find that your relationships begin to shift. The people around you will feel the warmth and authenticity of your presence. They will feel understood, accepted, and loved. And as you give this love, you will also receive it in return, creating a cycle of positivity and healing that strengthens the fabric of your life. But this shift in perspective does not just affect your relationships, it also changes the way you approach life's challenges. When you hold on to hate, every obstacle feels like a battle. You approach life with a defensive posture, constantly preparing for the next conflict or betrayal. But when you choose love, you begin to approach life with an open heart, trusting that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. You no longer feel the need to fight against the world, because you understand that the universe is not your enemy, it is your ally. Every experience, no matter how difficult, is a chance to learn, to expand, and to become more aligned with your divine purpose. The act of choosing love over hate also allows you to reclaim your energy. When you hold on to anger, resentment, or fear, you are draining your own life force. These emotions consume you, keeping you in a state of tension and anxiety, and preventing you from fully experiencing the beauty and peace that life has to offer. But when you forgive, when you let go of the burden of hate, you free up that energy to be used for healing, creativity, and manifestation. You will find that you have more energy to give to the things that matter, whether that's your personal growth, your relationships, or your divine purpose. The more you release hate, the more you allow yourself to step into the fullness of your power. Chosen one, there will be times when you are tempted to revert back to old habits, when the anger and bitterness of the past try to resurface. This is normal. Healing is not a straight line, and there will always be moments of challenge. But each time you choose love, each time you choose forgiveness, you strengthen your ability to live in alignment with your true self. You build the muscle of resilience, and the more you practice forgiveness, the easier it becomes to release the grip of hate. It becomes a natural part of your being, an innate response to life's challenges. In these moments of difficulty, remember the strength that resides within you. You are capable of choosing love, and each time you do, you align yourself with the highest expression of your divine purpose. As you continue to release hate and embrace forgiveness, chosen one, you will also notice a shift in the way you view yourself. For so long, you may have defined yourself by your mistakes, your wrongs, and the anger you carried within. But as you forgive and let go of the past, you begin to see yourself in a new light. You start to recognize your worth not because you are perfect, but because you are human. You are worthy of love, peace, and happiness simply because you exist. The mistakes you've made do not define you. The pain you've endured does not define you. You are defined by your ability to grow, to learn, and to choose love. This is the power of forgiveness, chosen one. It not only heals your heart but also transforms the way you see yourself. As you forgive, you begin to release the shame and guilt that have kept you bound for so long. You stop holding on to the past and step into the present moment, fully embracing who you are and who you are becoming. The more you forgive, the more you step into your true power, aligning with your divine purpose. You begin to trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that you are always supported by the divine. In choosing forgiveness, you are also choosing freedom. Freedom from the past, freedom from anger, and freedom from the chains that have held you captive for so long. As you step into this freedom, you will find that the life you once thought was out of reach is now within your grasp. The dreams you once pushed aside will begin to come to life, and the opportunities you once thought were impossible will start to manifest before you. This is the power of releasing hate and embracing love. It opens the door to limitless possibilities, opportunities for growth, and fulfillment beyond what you could have imagined. The love you choose to embody, chosen one, will ripple out into the world around you. It will change the way you interact with others, the way you approach challenges, and the way you experience life. It will attract abundance, joy, and peace into your life, and it will help you align with your highest self. Each act of forgiveness, each choice to release hate, brings you closer to the life you were always meant to live. And with each step you take, the universe will meet you with open arms, guiding you toward your divine purpose, filled with love, peace, and fulfillment. Chosen one, as you continue your journey of forgiveness and self-discovery, you will begin to realize something powerful. The true strength of your transformation lies not in what you have released, but in what you have gained. Each moment that you let go of the anger, resentment, and pain, you create space for something much more potent: love, peace, and divine alignment. This shift is not a small one. It is a fundamental change in the way you view yourself, your relationships, and your purpose. You are not merely releasing hate. You are creating room for your highest self to emerge, for the full expression of your soul to shine through. You may begin to notice subtle changes within yourself. Your thoughts become quieter, more peaceful, and more in tune with your inner truth. You find that you are no longer reacting to situations with the intensity or defensiveness that once defined you. Instead, you respond with calmness, understanding, and a deep sense of clarity. The emotional triggers that once sent you into a spiral of rage or bitterness become less powerful. You are no longer controlled by the past or the judgments of others. You are free to choose how you respond to the world around you, and this newfound freedom is liberating. However, chosen one, this freedom does not come without a cost. As you release the grip of hate, you may encounter discomfort. The parts of you that once thrived on anger, fear, and resentment may resist the change. Your ego, the part of you that has held on to the past as a form of protection, may fight against this transformation. The familiar patterns of defensiveness, judgment, and self-righteousness may try to pull you back into old habits. But chosen one, these are merely echoes of the past old thought patterns that no longer serve you. They are not the truth of who you are. They are remnants of a past self that is dying away to make room for the new, more authentic version of you. In these moments of resistance, it is important to practice self-compassion. Understand that the process of transformation is not instantaneous. It is a gradual unfolding, a series of small, deliberate choices to let go of the past and embrace the present. Each time you release the hold that hate has on you, you strengthen your ability to remain grounded in your truth. Each act of forgiveness, each time you choose love over anger, is a step toward your highest potential. Do not judge yourself for the moments of discomfort or for the fleeting doubts that may arise. These are simply part of the process, not indicators of failure. The power you are reclaiming through forgiveness is also the power to heal not just yourself, but the world around you. Chosen one, when you begin to live from a place of love and peace, you become a beacon for others. Your energy, your presence, your very being radiates a vibration of calm and acceptance. People who come into contact with you will feel this shift. They will sense the authenticity, the warmth, and the unconditional love that you are now able to offer. As you release hate and choose love, you not only heal yourself, you begin to heal the people around you. This healing energy is not limited to the people you know personally. As you release anger and resentment, you also release the unconscious patterns of judgment and division that exist in the world. You begin to see others not as separate from you, but as fellow beings on their own unique journeys. You recognize that we are all connected, and that when you choose love, you contribute to the collective healing of the world. Your love becomes a ripple that spreads outwards, touching the lives of those you encounter, and even those you may never meet. The more you embrace love in your heart, the more you align yourself with the divine flow of peace, and the more you contribute to a world that is healing itself through love. In this shift, chosen one, you may find that your priorities change. The things that once seemed so important, the material pursuits, the need for validation, the striving for success, begin to lose their hold on you. What once seemed like the markers of success now feel shallow in comparison to the peace, love, and authenticity you are cultivating within. You begin to realize that true fulfillment does not come from external achievements or the approval of others. It comes from within, from living in alignment with your truth, from embracing your divine purpose, and from loving yourself and others unconditionally. This is the true wealth you seek, chosen one, and it cannot be measured in material terms. It is the abundance of peace, joy, and love that arises when you let go of hate and embrace your divine light. As your life begins to align with love, you will notice that things fall into place more easily. Opportunities that were once out of reach begin to come your way, and relationships that were once strained or distant begin to deepen. The flow of abundance, whether in the form of love, support, or material resources, becomes a natural part of your life. The more you live in alignment with your truth, the more the universe responds to you with open arms, guiding you toward the experiences that are meant for you. You will find that when you choose love over hate, you are not just healing yourself, you are opening the door to a life that is filled with limitless possibilities. But even as your life transforms, chosen one, you must remain vigilant. The ego will continue to try to pull you back into old patterns. The world around you will continue to present challenges and opportunities for growth. But each time you face these challenges with love and forgiveness, you continue to strengthen the foundation of peace within you. You become more resilient, more compassionate, and more aligned with your highest self. You are learning, chosen one, that your true strength lies not in holding on to anger, fear, or resentment, but in your ability to let go. The more you release, the more you receive. The more you forgive, the more peace you will find. The more you choose love, the more you will align with the divine flow of the universe. This is the power of transformation. This is the power of living authentically. And as you continue to walk this path of love and forgiveness, you will experience the deep peace and fulfillment that come from living in alignment with your divine purpose. Remember, chosen one, that you are not alone. The divine is with you every step of the way, supporting you, guiding you, and filling you with the love you need to heal. You are worthy of all the love, peace, and joy that life has to offer. Continue to release hate, and continue to embrace love. Trust the process, for it is the path to your true freedom. Chosen one, as you continue to move through this journey of healing, you may begin to realize that the love and peace you've cultivated within yourself will start to transform the way you experience the world. No longer are you bound by the pain of the past, no longer controlled by the shadows of resentment, anger, or fear. Instead, you begin to live in alignment with your true self, a self that is rooted in love, authenticity, and divine truth. The more you let go of the hate, the more you create a space within your heart for the highest energies to enter. These energies, full of love, peace, and divine guidance, begin to flow freely through you, shaping not only your inner world but also your outer experience. One of the most profound shifts you will experience, chosen one, is how your perception of others begins to change. No longer will you view the people around you through the lens of judgment or resentment. Instead, you will see them as fellow beings on their own journey, each carrying their own burdens, fears, and desires. As you release your own hate, you will find that the capacity for empathy and understanding grows. You will begin to realize that every person, no matter their actions, is a reflection of the collective human experience just as you are. With this newfound perspective, you will find that your relationships start to deepen and evolve. The energy of love you are now embodying will create an openness between you and others, inviting more meaningful, authentic connections into your life. It is important to remember, chosen one, that forgiveness does not mean that you condone harmful behavior or allow others to continue mistreating you. Forgiveness is not about excusing the actions of others. It is about releasing the emotional hold that those actions have over you. The moment you choose to forgive, you stop being controlled by the pain and anger that their actions caused. You reclaim your power, your peace, and your ability to move forward in alignment with your divine purpose. In the process of healing, you will also find that your relationship with yourself begins to change. For so long, you may have defined yourself by your mistakes, your past wounds, or the judgments you have carried. But as you let go of hate, you begin to see yourself through the lens of love and compassion. You begin to understand that your worth is not defined by your past mistakes or the wrongs that have been done to you. You are worthy of love, peace, and joy simply because you exist, because you are a divine being, capable of growth, transformation, and healing. This shift in self-perception will not only bring you a sense of peace, but will also allow you to step into the fullness of your potential. No longer burdened by shame or guilt, you will find that you are able to move forward in life with confidence, trust, and an unwavering belief in your own worth. In this process of self-healing, you will also find that you no longer need external validation to feel whole. The approval of others, the need to be seen or recognized, fades away as you begin to realize that your worth is intrinsic. You no longer need to prove yourself to anyone, because you know that you are enough just as you are. This realization is liberating, chosen one. It frees you from the need to compare yourself to others, from the cycle of seeking approval or validation, and from the exhausting pursuit of perfection. You are perfect in your imperfection, and that is where your true power lies. As you continue to forgive, to release, and to embrace love, chosen one, you will notice that the external world begins to mirror the changes happening within you. The energy you radiate will attract the experiences and people that align with your divine purpose. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will begin to manifest. Relationships that were once strained or superficial will deepen and become more authentic. The more you live in alignment with your truth, the more the universe will support you in creating the life you were always meant to live. You may begin to see signs of synchronicity in your life, serendipitous moments that seem to affirm that you are on the right path. These signs are not just coincidences, they are divine confirmations that you are moving in the direction of your highest good. Trust in these signs, chosen one, and know that the universe is guiding you toward your purpose. The more you align yourself with the energy of love, the more you will find that doors open for you, opportunities arise, and you are able to step into the fullness of your divine potential. But chosen one, it is also important to recognize that this path of healing and transformation requires patience. It is not an overnight process. The journey toward living authentically and embracing love over hate is ongoing. You may encounter setbacks, moments when old wounds resurface, or challenges that seem insurmountable. But in these moments, remember that you are not alone. The divine is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and offering you the strength to continue. Trust that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, and that with every step you take toward forgiveness, you are becoming more aligned with your divine purpose. As you continue to walk this path, chosen one, you will find that the weight of past hurts begins to dissolve. You will no longer feel burdened by the anger and resentment that once defined you. Instead, you will walk in the light of love, with an open heart and a peaceful spirit. The peace you now carry within you will become your foundation, and it will radiate out into the world, touching everyone and everything around you. This peace is not passive. It is a powerful force that has the ability to heal, to transform, and to create miracles in your life. The journey toward living in love and forgiveness is the path to your highest potential, chosen one. It is the path to true freedom, the freedom to be yourself, to love yourself, and to live a life that is aligned with your divine purpose. With each step you take, you are becoming more connected to the divine light within you. You are becoming the person you were always meant to be. And as you continue to let go of hate and embrace love, you will discover that your life is full of peace, joy, and fulfillment. So, chosen one, trust the process. Know that you are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or the anger you once held. You are defined by your capacity to heal, to forgive, and to love. Continue to embrace the light of love and trust that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. The more you release hate and choose love, the more you will align with your divine purpose and experience the fullness of peace and joy that awaits you. Chosen one, as you continue to walk this sacred path of release and transformation, you will begin to realize that the healing you've sought all along is already happening within you. The more you choose love over hate, the more you clear the way for divine peace to flow freely through your heart and soul. But this transformation is not without its challenges. While the journey is one of liberation, it is also one of deep inner work that requires you to face yourself honestly, to look at the parts of you that you've kept hidden in the shadows. The deeper you go, the more you may uncover layers of hurt, resentment, and fear that you didn't even know existed. These are the wounds that have been buried beneath the surface, the ones you thought you had dealt with or forgotten. But the truth is, healing is a process, and sometimes the heart needs to revisit these wounds in order to fully release them. When this happens, chosen one, do not be afraid. Know that this is part of the divine unfolding, a necessary step toward your liberation. Each time you uncover a piece of yourself that was once lost in the darkness, you are allowing more light into your being. In these moments of self-discovery, when the shadows of the past rise up to meet you, it's important to remember that you are not defined by your past experiences or by the hurts others have caused you. You are defined by your capacity for love, for growth, and for transformation. The pain that once held you back is simply an opportunity for you to release it, to free yourself from its grip, and to emerge stronger and more aligned with your true divine nature. No matter what has happened in your past, no matter what wounds have been inflicted upon you, you have the power to heal, to forgive, and to reclaim your peace. As you continue on this path, you will find that the power of forgiveness begins to ripple out, touching every area of your life. No longer will you carry the weight of resentment, guilt, or shame. Instead, you will stand tall in your truth, grounded in the knowing that you are worthy of love, peace, and joy. The more you forgive both yourself and others, the more you will experience freedom from the emotional burdens that once held you captive. Your heart will open, and the light within you will shine brighter than ever before. But chosen one, the journey does not end here. The path of forgiveness and love is one that continues to evolve, just as you do. There will be times when new challenges arise, when the temptation to hold on to old pain and anger will feel overwhelming. This is where your growth will be tested. But in these moments, remember the work you have already done. Trust in the strength you have cultivated within yourself. You are no longer the person you once were. You have released so much, and the more you release, the lighter you will become. You now have the power to choose differently. The key to this transformation, chosen one, is in the power of choice. With every moment of anger, resentment, or fear that arises, you have the choice to either hold on to it or let it go. The more you choose love, the more you will align with the divine flow of peace, joy, and abundance. Every time you choose love, you are building a stronger foundation for your life. You are creating the life you deserve, a life filled with authenticity, purpose, and divine connection. This choice is the path to your highest self, to the fulfillment of your deepest desires, and to the life you were always meant to lead. As you move further along this journey, you will begin to see how the universe responds to your energy. The more you choose love and forgiveness, the more the world around you will reflect that energy back to you. You will attract relationships that are built on trust, authenticity, and mutual respect. Opportunities for growth and expansion will flow to you effortlessly, and you will begin to realize that life is not something you have to fight for. It is something you are meant to receive, to embrace, and to experience. The more you align with the energy of love, the more you will experience the abundance and joy that you are truly worthy of. In this space of peace, you will also begin to notice how the external world shifts. The struggles that once seemed insurmountable will begin to feel manageable, even empowering. The challenges you face are no longer obstacles, but opportunities for growth and learning. As you forgive, as you release, as you embrace love, you begin to see the divinity in every situation, every person, and every moment. You realize that the divine is always guiding you, always supporting you, and always leading you toward your highest good. The more you trust in this guidance, the more you will find yourself living a life of alignment and fulfillment. The beauty of living in love, chosen one, is that it brings a deep sense of inner peace. The tension that once filled your body and mind begins to dissipate, and you find yourself at ease with who you are. You no longer feel the need to prove anything to anyone, because you are fully at peace with yourself. You begin to trust in the divine timing of your life, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. You are no longer rushing or striving. Instead, you are flowing with the natural rhythm of the universe, trusting that you are being led exactly where you need to go. In this peace, chosen one, you will find that your life begins to reflect the love and light that you have cultivated within. Your purpose becomes clearer, your vision sharper, and your heart fuller. You are no longer bound by the fear of judgment or the need for external validation. You are free to be yourself, to embrace your divine gifts, and to walk the path that was always meant for you. The more you choose love, the more you will realize that you are already living the life you've been searching for. So, chosen one, continue to walk this path of love, forgiveness, and peace. Know that the journey will continue to unfold, and with each step, you will become more aligned with your true divine purpose. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the divine guidance that is always with you. The more you release hate and embrace love, the more you will find that life becomes a reflection of your highest self. And as you continue to embrace the truth of who you are, you will experience the peace, joy, and abundance that you were always meant to live. Chosen one, now that you have walked through the layers of pain, resentment, and anger, you are ready to embrace the final step of your journey, the profound, divine freedom that comes from living a life of love. As you've already discovered, the process of forgiveness and release is not easy, but it is so incredibly worth it. Every step you have taken toward letting go of the hate, fear, and bitterness that once controlled you has been a step toward reclaiming your divine peace. And now, chosen one, you are standing on the threshold of something far greater, the life you were always meant to live, aligned with your highest self. The beauty of this process is that you have already begun to experience the shifts within. You feel lighter, more open, more connected to the divine and to others around you. Your heart, which once carried the weight of unresolved pain, now beats in rhythm with the peace that you have invited in. You are no longer burdened by the past. The shackles of anger, resentment, and fear have fallen away, and in their place is a newfound clarity and calmness. And it is in this space of peace that you will now begin to see the world through a different lens, a lens of compassion, understanding, and love. But let us not pretend that this freedom comes without challenge. As you continue to step into your truth and embrace the love that now fills your heart, you may face moments of discomfort, doubt, and even resistance. The remnants of the past, though they are not as powerful as they once were, may try to pull you back into old ways of thinking and reacting. You may feel the temptation to slip back into anger or resentment when faced with the same situations that once triggered you. But, chosen one, you must remember the strength you now possess. You are no longer the same person you were before. Each time you choose love over hate, you strengthen your connection to the divine, and you align more deeply with your true purpose. In these moments of resistance, take a deep breath, chosen one, and remind yourself that you are safe, you are supported. The divine is always with you, guiding you, holding you in love and light. You have the strength within you to choose peace again and again, and each time you do, you will find that the path becomes clearer, the obstacles become smaller, and the divine flow of love and abundance becomes more and more apparent. It is in these moments that you affirm to yourself that the work you have done, releasing hate, choosing forgiveness, living authentically, is the most important work of your life, and it will carry you forward into new and greater experiences. The divine freedom that comes from embracing love is not just an internal peace, although that is incredibly powerful in itself. As you continue to live in love, you will notice that the external world around you begins to reflect this inner peace. Opportunities that once seemed closed off will now open before you. Relationships that were once strained will heal and deepen. Your ability to see the good in others, to forgive and move forward, will attract more of the same into your life. This is the beautiful cycle of love. The more you give it, the more you receive it. But chosen one, the most profound change you will experience is in the way you now see yourself. For too long, you may have defined yourself by your mistakes, your pain, and your anger. But now, as you walk in the light of love, you are starting to recognize the truth of who you really are. You are not your past. You are not the hurt, the mistakes, or the anger you once held. You are a divine being, capable of infinite love, compassion, and transformation. And when you embrace this truth, when you fully accept who you are, you unlock the full potential that has always resided within you. Living in love does not mean that you are immune to hardship. Life will continue to present challenges, people will continue to make mistakes, and the world will continue to test you. But now, chosen one, you have the tools to respond from a place of love, not fear. You have the strength to face every situation with grace and compassion. And in doing so, you will see that the challenges you face are no longer obstacles. They are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for deepening your understanding of yourself and the world around you. As you move forward, chosen one, continue to choose love. Choose it in the small moments, in the interactions with others, in the way you treat yourself, and in the way you respond to life's challenges. Love is not just an emotion, it is a practice, a choice, and a way of being. The more you choose love, the more you align with your highest self, and the more you will see the world reflect that love back to you. And as you do, you will find that your life becomes a beautiful expression of the divine peace and fulfillment that you have always longed for. This is the promise of healing, chosen one. When you let go of hate, you make room for something far greater. You make room for the peace, love, and joy that are your birthright. You make room for the divine flow of abundance, purpose, and fulfillment. And as you continue on this journey, know that you are never alone. The divine is with you, supporting you, and guiding you every step of the way. Your true self, the self that is free from hate, free from fear, and free to live in love, has always been within you. And now, chosen one, you are beginning to step into that truth. So, continue on this path with courage and trust. Let go of the last remnants of hate that still linger in your heart. Embrace love in all its forms, for love is the path to freedom, to peace, and to divine alignment. You are worthy of the life you are creating, and with every step you take in love, you will become more of the person you were always meant to be.